the success stories and mantra of company secretary rankers, ICSI, live update. The topic of how top students study and what they do differently to stand out from the pack has always been a topic of heated debate, and CS top students are no exception. In addition to the effort, diligence, and resolve put out by CS rankers, the CS final toppers plan unquestionably makes a difference. Here, we'll talk about the CS toppers' motto for success, gain some insight from their interviews with CS rankers, and make an effort to identify the real tactics used by the CS final toppers. Executive Program Student CS Topper 2014, Noopur Kedia, asserts, you must balance the practical with the theoretical in one day, or you risk becoming bored. One chapter of accounting can be completed before 3 chapters of theory. Additionally, she advises against memorizing anything, especially rules, because they are useless if you can't apply them to real-world situations. View box below. Finally, avoid becoming alarmed by the size of the books. CS Avi Mishra, who is also the youngest to win ICSI, encapsulates the secret to success for CS toppers in one line: avoid social media. She views it as the biggest diversion and counsels candidates to use it sparingly, if at all. She also highlights the importance of engaging in hobbies and celebrating little victories. CS Geetakar Bhatia, when asked for her share of the CS toppers' success mantra, Geetakar Bhatia, who scored 484/800 and came in second, insisted that there is no fast cut to success. Her hard work and 200% effort were the only things that made her a CS ranker. The other elements worked themselves out on their own. CS Vivek Chaudhary, when asked in a CS Rankers interview by Height about the difficulty of the course, another 2016 CS topper and IIML graduate Vivek Chaudhary quickly responded, unlike other professional courses, CS has a very extensive syllabus. There are 9 topics, numerous laws, and hundreds of provisions that can occasionally make you feel overwhelmed. But all that is needed to succeed in this challenge are dedication, perseverance, focus, and many social media and party sacrifices. CS Uman Gupta, who placed 3rd in CS Executive 2016, made identifying what to study, how to study, when to study, and how to always motivate oneself through all the ups and downs his success slogan. He highlighted that students should attempt the entire 100-mark paper in the exam and not skip any chapters. When I inquired about his CS final toppers strategy, he revealed that he studied 1 theory and 1 practical subject to avoid feeling overburdened and bored. CS Shruti Goyal, CS topper number 2 in her first attempt, Ambikapur resident Shruti Goyal won the CS. Her credentials are as follows: Professional Level CS Exam, Rank 1, 512/800, 64%. To befriend your course books as you would any other books, according to her CS Toppers success motto. If you get stuck, seek advice and continue sailing without giving it any thought. She emphasized in the interview with the CS Rankers that if at first you don't succeed, don't give up, keep going for it. Your door will be open to success. CS Mahima Kapoor was one of the CS rankers in the 2011 CS Professional Program, earning rank 1. Self-study is more than sufficient for success in this exam, according to the CS Toppers motto. In case they consider coaching, she also advises pupils to pick their professors carefully. CS Abdullah Faki, Aditya Daga, and Annapurna Shrikant, professional level CS rankers. Abdullah Faki, 1st rank, Aditya Daga, 2nd rank, and Annapurna Shrikant, 3rd rank, recognize that passing a professional exam requires both mental and physical activity. Interestingly, all 3 of them succeeded the first time. These CS rankers' techniques for winning the CS final are: Abdullah, the secret is to work hard and be committed. Exam prep students need to break their mental block about passing the test but falling behind in rank. To get past the pressure, one must simply strive for excellence. Aditya, your career must be something you genuinely hope to achieve. So keep your goal in mind at all times. Continue to push yourself.
How to pass the CS exam on the first try. Company Secretary. CS is one of the most sought-after and well-paid positions in the 21st century. Whenever it relates to governance practices and addressing with legal difficulties in a corporation, the CS is critical. Given the status, duties, and power that come with the job, it's no surprise that there are so many young people interested in it. Furthermore, since the value of private sector engagement has grown, particularly in the Indian market, the necessity for company secretaries has increased across the country. If you're an aspirant who's done your homework and signed up for the course, you're probably wondering how long it will take you to finish each level and the full course. The Institute of Company Secretaries of India, ICSI, stipulates a 5-year time limit for completing the executive and professional levels upon first registration, which can be extended by re-registration. There is indeed a common misconception among hopefuls that the test would require several tries, at least 2. However, the reality is rather different. Many students have completed all of the courses in one sitting and have attained their dreams. We give you some methods and techniques for young aspirants to pass CS in the very first effort and then become a company secretary within the shortest period feasible in this post. Key tactics. How else to pass CS on the very first try? 1. Make a well-thought-out timeline for finishing the syllabus for the modules you intend to write. Also, while planning your study schedule, be sure to include some buffer time, particularly if you are studying a professional or degree course in addition to the CS. 2. Determine your chosen learning style. In addition to self-study, you may need classroom or online tutoring to help you prepare quickly. Accessing online resources is no longer an issue thanks to services, and the ICSI on its own provides a wealth of online tools that may be put to good use. 3. Virtual education aids in time management and the circumvention of geographical limitations. Constantly keep in mind that the person who combines hard effort with working smarter is on the fast track to success. 4. Talk to professors or individuals who are knowledgeable about the issue. Incorporate the finest techniques into your response crafting by watching the video recommendations for past year's leaders. 5. Review past year's question papers and become familiar with the key and recurring issues from each subject. 6. Take notes while preparing. Always remember that the notes you make will come in handy when it comes time to revise. While taking notes, don't forget to include pertinent instances. 7. Recognize your advantages and disadvantages. Concentrate and work harder on the subjects in which you lack confidence. 8. Lastly, but not least, if you have a busy schedule, maintain yourself focused and schedule some time to recharge your thoughts. If I believe I can do it, I will almost certainly develop the ability to achieve it, even if I don't have it at first. Mahatma Gandhi's remarks have a profound impact on the lives of someone who desires to attain big goals. In our world, nothing worthwhile is simple. Each step toward your dream of becoming a company secretary requires time and work, but the final reward comes in the form of fulfillment and happiness. Best wishes.
In the end, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.